everyone.
Marie Avgeropoulos. How's your mom day, dude?
Oh my God, it's just been so cool. And my favorite part about it is that all of you met each other because you have the same common interests. And I've heard from a lot of you met your friends. So that's pretty cool.
That is very cool. Yeah. We're going to open up to fan questions soon, but two things. One, did you do almost all of your own stunts?
Well, my face is in all of them, yep.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Did you loved working with the swords?
Love it.
Okay.
For at least 10 years, the sword became a right extension of my right hand. Don't give me one on my left hand, I don't know how. I'm not left-handed, I'm right-handed, big time. That's it.
Well, as you all know, Marie has a brand new debut album out. And it's called Bumblebee. And she has been selling copies of it here. She kindly signed a copy that will be in the Cancer Gets Lost 2025 online charity auction.
Cancer get lost.
That's right. So, it's very kind of her. So look for that later this year, and I'll make sure and tag the 100 so you can all look for it. Thank you again, Marie. I appreciate that. Boom. Oh, we missed. Okay. I see what you did there. No, you did.
A fan taught me that today, so pound me.
Yeah.
And then snail.
Wow. I've learned something new today.
So did I.
I think we have a track, we have Bumblebee ready to play. If you guys want to hear Marie's song.
So I'll tell you a little bit about Bumblebee. I wrote this on an airplane. I was in the sky, 37,000 feet, and I wanted to be anything but me that day. I had a really rough year, I won't get into it, but if you buy my album, you'll understand why. Bumblebees are beautiful, they're necessary, they can pollinate, they can fly, they're fuzzy, they can sting you. Here we go.
Yeah.
Buttercup.
You did drums and singing.
I played drums and I sang on this. Okay. Right there. Is that loud enough for you guys or louder? Yeah. Who wants to dance with me?
Why up?
80s hope with a renegade. A queen bee.
One up.
Looking for the right color. really does.
Is that your first time performing it live, Marie?
It takes a whole colony, you bet.
Yay. Was that your first time performing it live?
Yeah.
Exciting, you guys. Marie is many layers. A labor of love.
Sorry, I'm just putting this on my lap because I'm wearing a skirt.
No worries, keeping it warm.
Yes.
Okay, so if y'all have questions for Marie, whether they're related to the rock star Marie or actor Marie, you can line up here and take it away. We're the fan questions over here for you.
Love it.
All right. Tim.
Hello.
Bonjour.
What was your bad bitches wrote in the script, or was it added after you said it?
That was 100% scripted. We're back, bitches. Do you guys want to stand up and say it with me? It's kind of fun. Okay, are you ready? On the count of 3. All right, here we go. Conageddon, will you do this with me on the count of 3? Yes or no? Yes! Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I did that for my audition to play Octavia, and somehow I booked the role, but you know what I did?
Be careful, please. At least you don't have those heels on from yesterday.
So I stood up on the chair in the audition like this, in front of all these really important producers. And I was 22 years old at the time. And I just said, if I want to book this job, I'm going to stand up on the chair and scream, "We're back, bitches!" And I got the part. Yeah.
Pretty iconic at this point. Yeah, that's what Jess is here.
Oh, Jess, I love you. I'm so glad your rollers are out. Look how beautiful your hair looks.
It's very 70s. Farrah Fawcett over here. Yeah. She went to sponsorship with CBS.
Yes. You should be an influencer for CBS. Absolutely.
Yeah. New mom,
Middle-aged mom.
Out of work mom.
Well, I'm a middle-aged spinster.
Yeah, here's your album for you. Okay, so we have questions for you too, Marie, over here.
Okay, I love it. Let's go.
Hi. First
Hi.
of all, as a history nerd, I'd like to say spinsters were usually independently wealthy, so that's a compliment.
Yes.
I feel like a loser because I'm so single with no
Women
kids.
were allowed to have for centuries. It's great. You're amazing for that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
What's your question?
My question, I'm a writer, so I love corruption arcs, and Octavia's is really incredible. She doesn't do good stuff with it, but from a writing perspective, it's awesome to see the character progression. So what did you enjoy about playing that sort of corrupted character throughout the seasons? Because of course she starts off very nice, very, excited, and by the end, blood raining us, so.
Well, she started off kind and sweet and got very jaded pretty quickly. But I really enjoyed playing Octavia for that reason, because I got to play about 50,000 characters in one person, and I'm a Gemini, so, there's like 2 of me in the room right now. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Yeah.
Thank you, great question.
So congratulations on the release of Queen of the Ring last week.
Thank you.
Happy to see it again, but it's on the docket for next weekend.
It's in theaters now.
Yes.
Yeah. Just make sure you pee before, because it's 2 hours and 30 minutes long.
So with that in mind, my question, if AEW were to come calling and ask you to bring a female from the cast of the 100 to go do a tag match against Camille and Tony, who are also in the film with you, who would you bring to...
18 a porter. Hands down.
That'd be awesome to watch, actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tagging in Indra, bring it.
So I kind of have a 2-part question.
Okay.
So earlier you said that the swords became like an extension of your right hand.
Right.
You still can't hear?
I can totally hear you.
Oh, okay. So
I'm a drummer, I'm deaf, but I can hear you.
I'm hard of hearing, so great. Together we'll be loud.
I can read lips.
Same.
COVID was hard with people with masks on, because then I didn't understand a word anybody was saying, because I read lips.
I completely agree. So I also have somewhat of a little bit of sword training because I am a 3rd-degree black belt in Taekwondo.
Congratulations, that's a huge accomplishment.
Thank you.
Wow.
But I wanted to know which sword that you used was your favorite, and do you actually own any? And then on top of that, I guess there's a 3rd part. Would you like to be gifted?
Can I answer one at a time, because I'm a little dyslexic? Okay, so yes, the only thing I got from the 100 that I asked for were my swords. And guess what they gave me? The bamboo fake one. Because they wanted to put the real one in a museum. So I don't have the real one. Okay, sorry, what was your next question?
Out of the swords you have, or that you worked with, which one was your favorite?
Well, the real one, for sure. And guess what? I got to smack like Zach in the head with it, and I didn't hit him once. And I had to do it from behind in the Conclave episode, where Octavia wins the Conclave. Yeah, she did. The small, little, unexpected one won. But yeah, my favorite part of the Conclave was sneaking up on Zach McGowan, Rowan, and I had to reel that real sword, the metal one, to the back of his head, and I missed him every time on purpose, and I was like, thank you, Jesus.
Okay, I guess the third part. If you were to be gifted an actual sword,
Yes.
you own actual swords, and I go to Renaissance festivals every year. Which one, if you know the kind, would you prefer to be gifted?
Like all my cutlery's from IKEA, like it's so sad. I mean, any of them really? A replica of Octavia's sword, a real one, and I'd frame it.
Okay, well, you worked with 3 different ones, that's why I was asking.
You know more than me about my swords.
Well, I work with them, that's why I love them.
Yeah, I wasn't really staring at them. I was just trying not to like hurt anyone in real life.
Okay, I guess since you don't really carry more of a replica, do you have a weight preference?
Ooh, 21 ounces.
Okay. Thank
Great.
you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Well, that's how I shoot pool. With a 21-ounce pool stick. Billiards. You know what I mean? Does anyone shoot billiards in here? Shoot stick? $100 a game. I swear to God, I'll school all y'all. Wow.
We'll see about that.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. I got a pool table in my crib.
Oh, are you gonna take me out?
sir.
Up to you.
It's consensual.
Okay,
Okay. Go
next
ahead,
question.
So what was your favorite era of Octavia to play? Like the first 2 seasons and when she was like innocent and good, or when she became a grander, or Blood Reina, or the final like?
You answered my question. Starts with a B, ends with an A. Blood Reina.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
I had like 2 things. One, will you really sing more music at some point?
So Alanis Morissette is my idol. So this album, my inspiration was Stevie Nicks, who's my idol, Alanis Morissette, Hole, and Garbage. So I hope you guys heard a little bit of that in this, because that was my inspo. But yeah, I wrote 13 songs, and they're ready to go on my phone. And then when the panel is almost over, I'll play you guys this side of the record. And it's about some jerk. End of story.
Excellent.
Who will not be named. You know who he is.
And the second question is, did your hair, especially during like season 3 and 2, is absolutely amazing. Was it a wig and was it an extension to something, or was it just like every
Do you want to come touch my hair?
Yes.
Okay, look. That's a joke. Get it? Come here, touch it. I'm Greek. I got lots of hair. My bikini line goes down to my knees.
Okay. Oh! There's no such thing as TMI with Marie. Okay, great. Next question.
Yeah, I said it. Grow up.
The song Radioactive is like the iconic, the 100 song that we hear throughout. If you could replace it, being a musician, with any other song, what would you pick?
Whoa. Oh my God. Stand Back by Stevie Nicks.
Thank you. Correct.
So I know you do a lot of like outdoor activities. Do you have a favorite one and a favorite memory?
I used to snowboard professionally and do big air competitions when I was like in my teens. So yeah, I would say snowboarding for sure.
What about memories?
Memories?
My favorite memory.
Oh, my favorite memory? Like ever?
No. Snowboarding.
Oh, sports. Oh, one time I won a big air competition snowboarding in my bra, and I hit a rail 50-50 with a method grab, and I won against boys.
I hate to say this for you, but you're the best panelist ever. I'm just saying, you are.
Thanks.
Yeah, I actually.
Oh God, you always ask the most complicated questions. I'm so ready. I'm so ready for you. Bring it on, girlfriend.
I also,
Okay.
this is also kind of a question about your hair, but,
Okay.
so not your hair, but Octavia's hair. So,
Still my hair.
yeah, but this question is in universe context.
Okay, copy that.
Who was doing Octavia's hair? Not your hair, not
Her name was Lauren, and
No, not like the set people, like
On
in
the
yours.
What character was helping you do your hair? Octavia's
Those
hair.
braids were really complicated, and I don't know if you can do them yourself.
Lincoln? I guess. Because she became a grounder, so hopefully he taught her how to.
You still have them.
You know what? I think he was so romantic that while I was sleeping at night, he just decided to braid my hair. Ricky Widow, if you're watching this, I hope you know how to
I
braid.
thought that too, but you still had them in season 4 after he
You
died.
never wash your hair, it's fine.
Well, maybe I learned how. He taught me.
You had a specific braided hairstyle in the Conclave episode.
Right. Yeah, Indra. Great hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
Great, thank you.
Okay.
Doing excellent with the questions.
How intentional was it that the writers kind of wrote at the very, very end that you are to Levitt what Lincoln was to you?
Levitt would never be with Lincoln.
No, I mean like in that you're showing him a new world, kind of.
Yeah.
You kind of become the Lincoln character, showing Levitt like a new world to him.
What is love? Exactly. Yeah, Levitt was really important to Octavia. I think he grounded her a lot and helped her heal from Lincoln's death and taught her what. I think she friend-zoned Levitt a little bit, but Lincoln will always be in Octavia's heart.
Excellent.
Hey, congrats on the album release. Super big. I wanted to ask first about the production on the drums. If you guys used triggers doubled with MIDI, because there was some cool like drum machine sound going on there.
Synth.
Okay, awesome. And then also, who's your inspiration as far as it goes, behind the kit?
So I recorded this whole album in my living room, myself. I figured out how to use Pro Tools, and yeah, it was complicated, but here I'll share something with you guys that I don't really want to. My brother passed away in April. He was 43, it was tragic. So I wrote this album to get me through that. So I figured out how to use Pro Tools. I figured out, I don't really know how to sing, but I just started writing things. And it got me through this year.
You dedicated the album to him.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
So I don't know how to follow that, but I had a question about
your hair.
No, I was wondering about like when you were filming eating the people in the dark year, like what it was like what was the like cube thing made of, and what was it like to eat that?
Okay, sorry, one more time.
The like
It was dried fruit. I got the
Cannibal cubes.
yeah, the people cube.
Yeah.
Okay, so my mother was born in Germany and she used to make this horrible food called head cheese. Do you guys have is there any Germans in the room? Okay, do you guys know what head cheese is?
Yes.
Isn't it disgusting? It's clear jello with like meat and vegetables in it. Ugh. So anyways, that's exactly what the cannibalism scene was like these cubes that had food coloring in them that, oh my God, I think I can't even talk about it. So I had a puke bucket next to me because it just reminded me of my mother's horrible cooking. Plus we had to pretend it was dead people and convince the whole room that this is okay. Completely wrong, awful. But didn't we
Just enjoy the cubes.
She's another breed of person that really likes weird things, and that's why I love her so much. But yeah.
Susan and I both liked it. We were like, it tastes like fruit roll-up. But she kept vomiting in the middle of the day, which is like not easy to be acting, pause, vomit, pause, and then continue to act without
Yep, did that.
It's impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah, great baby to throw up all day.
Hey, first, I just want to say that it's really cool to see that you in real life seem to be just as complex and fascinating as Octavia's
That's so nice.
What's going on? And all that sounds really fucking cool. So, like, congrats on being cool, I guess.
I'm just a tomboy. I don't know what happened to me.
It's great. But my question is, I asked you yesterday about Diosa's relationship to Octavia in your mind, if it was like a sister, mother-daughter. You said big sister. I want to ask the same, but about Indra. I also really love Adina Porter, definitely not as much as you, but incredible, so I have to ask that.
Okay, so in the show, Octavia calls Indra Seda. Intrigue means teacher. And that's exactly what she is to me in real life. I don't know what to say about her other than she's incredible. She's a single mom and she just kicks butt at anything she does. And I look up to her when I need strength. I call her when I cry. And she's just an incredible person in general and a wicked actress. Yeah, like I get nervous acting with her because she's that good.
That's really cool to hear, thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for the cameo, Jeff.
Jessica has to go sign autographs. Everybody, Jessica Harmon! I love you, Jess. Okay, we have 15 minutes, and I want to play the other side of the record, which is like 3 minutes long. So we gotta make it snappy. Okay.
Hello. I would like to know what your favorite movie genre, and if you do like slasher movies, because it would be awesome to see you.
Like horror movies?
What's your favorite genre?
My favorite genre? I mean, my favorite movie of all time, I have two. And you guys are gonna think I'm silly for saying this. Okay, my favorite childhood movie is The Labyrinth with David Bowie. I love that movie so much. And I really also love True Romance with Patricia Arquette.
Oh my God, amazing movie.
That's my favorite movie of all time.
Two very different but amazing.
movie.
Yeah. Like I've watched it 5 million times and it doesn't get old for me. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're so welcome.
I have a stupid question. How amazing is it? I mean, how difficult is it to be so amazing?
I'm a hot ass mess. Okay? Like in real life. Like I'm just trying to get through the day like everybody else. That's the honest answer. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you for coming.
You look good being a hot mess.
And do you still plan to act, or do you have any upcoming projects coming up, or what was the last thing you did?
Queen of the Ring is in theaters right now, where I play a 1940s wrestler. It's a period piece. I play Elvira Snodgrass. She is a deceased character, a real life character, who used to drive herself in the 1940s to her wrestling matches, and she used to put a man's cap on the back seat to make it look like she wasn't driving alone. Because it was scary to be a woman back then. They couldn't do a lot of things back then. They couldn't even get a loan without a man's permission, without co-signing, like they didn't have a lot of rights. Anyways, so long story shorter, she was smoking outside the window, flips her car, and cut off her own arm, and then walked herself to medical attention. So I'm really proud to play a character that brave because I don't think I would like call 911 on my cell phone, but they didn't have cell phones back then. So it was pretty cool to play a character that brave.
Great movie.
Thank you.
And then I also just wanted to ask, like, what other interests do you have in your free time, like, other than music currently?
What do? I play drums. I ride horses a lot, hence the giant bruise on my leg. I got kicked the other day. What else do I do for fun? I snowboard, I hang out with my friends, and I like to eat food. I don't know. Yeah, I got hobbies. I try to keep busy. Sometimes I act. Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
Spanakopita.
Nice. Thank you.
What's your favorite line of Octavia? Can you say it in an Octavia voice? You haven't decided on.
Is he just going for it?
You are one crew. ally or the enemy of one crew? Choose.
You're an icon, Marie. All right, last two questions, then we're gonna rock out to another song.
Yeah, we're gonna rock out and dance to the end of this,
Okay,
okay?
I'm gonna ask one
Oh,
question.
God, it's you, Fred.
Yeah, hi, my
Hi,
name's
Fred. Stop being so handsome, Fred.
So you have explained Queen of the Ring 2 days in a row with the story where she loses her arm, and at this point I'm wondering if it's a spoiler, was she a wrestler with one arm?
No, she had to retire after that, Fred, because she lost her arm.
But at what, oh, so it's not even in the movie?
No, I have 2 arms in the movie. Go watch the movie, you'll find out. It's in theaters now, Fred. He's so cute. Thank God he's good looking, eh? And his dog isn't bad either.
Hey Marie, I got one really quick thing. My good friend Malika couldn't make Conageddon this weekend. She was super bummed. Mike knows as well. Could you give a quick hello?
What's her name?
Malika.
Malika.
Yeah, you met her
shoot it.
last year.
Push
Yeah,
forward.
is that cool? All right, ready when you are.
I'm ready. I was born ready.
That's true.
That's it. Hey, Malika. Check out this big audience.
Well said. Thank you, Marie. Appreciate it.
And Mike, do you have the other track from her album?
He didn't hit record. Did I?
All right.
All right, this is about some shitty guy I dated once. Here we go. Nice to see you all. Thank you for coming. Let's rock out. Let's rock out. Does anybody want to dance with me?
Motorcycle rides, bad lips on your mattress, both sides. Lucky you, she's bad. You were the hardest.
All right.